Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys have a wonderful week so far. Oh man, in the past few weeks, I'll say for about a month now, my eldest child actually started to kindergarten, transitioning from preschool to kindergarten. That was somewhat challenging for us as well as for the child. We used to be able to drop the kids off to childcare, preschool. I call it that's school, preschool, roughly at about 9 o'clock or so. Then we picked them up roughly at about 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock. So that was great because in a sense of you can spend a lot of the time doing whatever is necessary. If you have a side hustle, you can focus on those times to do a side hustle on your own business, go to work, and everything else in between to make a living, let's say. That's great. And then a new transition happened when from a daycare to, let's say, a big school, where now the time has been dramatically been cut. One of the most challenging thing would be now we have to be in school by 8:30, 8:45. The school bell ring. Number one is that. Number two is it's not close by, in a sense of, well, now it's about 15 minutes to 20 minutes, whereas before it's only 5 minutes. Drop off and come back, so about 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. So that takes time. Beforehand, I would be able to be back at home by about 9 o'clock or 9:30-ish. Now it's like 10 o'clock. So, and then it's an extra half an hour journey, let's say. Not only that, it's a shorter time frame. Is because now they finish roughly at about 2:30. So at 2 o'clock, we gotta leave and pick up the child, pick up my son. That's challenging. Now, for those of you who are doing full-time work, kudos on you. But for us, work is not a be-all, mean-all type of thing. We would rather spend quality time with our child. And having multiple stream of income give us the flexibility to do that. We live it. We live the fact that, yes, I can do both pick up and drop off. My wife can do both pick up and drop off. Not having, I'll say that the single, I guess, issue, more like the single risk involving as an income is having a single source of income. So if you rely on your income from a job, that means you're required to go to work. Let's say if you work in an office of, let's say, 9 to 5, how do you do the pick up and drop off? How do you do activities after the school? We take both of our children, let's say, to a swimming pool, to a park, play with their friends after school. Most parents would not be able to do that. This is why I strongly encourage people to start the side hustle, start grabbing, or start to producing an income somehow, other source. This channel is built for that. This is my experience, my step process, and if you are having the idea of like a goal of having a financial freedom or create multiple stream income, I do exactly that. in this channel. So when it has been really tiring for my wife and I, especially for my wife figuring out what needs to be taken during lunch, sip and crunch, as well as the water, as well as the whatever book activities that is required for the school. In daycare, you just leave them there and you know for sure they're going to get fed, and they're all just going to be playing. Whereas now they have homework, they need to read a book, they need to wake up early. So it's a whole adjustment for my son as well as us. Making it worse is the fact that we have two locations to drop off. Say my daughter's still going to the preschool and my son goes to school, so two different locations. Luckily they're both in the same direction, not the opposite. So yeah, having multiple stream of income, it helps us in a sense of, if one of them didn't make an income, let's say, that's all right, the other one will be taking care of them. And if two of them, that's okay. If two of them, let's say, didn't make an income for the day, at least I've got another one. And then if they're three, at least I've got another one. So recommended to have multiple stream of income. Work on something that you can generate income now. eBay side hustle produced that for us. You know, now on an average week, we're earning roughly about 250. At one stage, our best is actually 700 in 1 week. But I think it's because we weren't focusing on so much because of the busyness having to adjust with going to school. It's still producing us an income, even though we do a small amount of work on it. And that's the beauty thing about, I guess, the eBay business that I generate, is we list one item and we can sell it over and over and over again, the same item. You know, I can sell about 100 of the same item. Yes, it's only producing, let's say, $10, $15 or $20 profit, but that's still a profit. You know what I mean? So, and that's $15, $20 is $15 or $20 that you don't have to go to work for. If your hourly rate of $30 an hour, let's say, so that if you sell two item of that, it shouldn't take you about an hour to do. In the beginning, it might take you a little bit longer, but over time, you can adjust it accordingly. You know, I fit all of my, let's say, packing, sanding, or if not, do whatever needs to be done between kids' schedule. That's what I like about it. And now comes to brutality of business. If someone offered, I need to make a certain dollar figure per item. If someone offered me below, then I just ignore it. Ignore the offer, or happily decline the offer. I mean, you don't have to accept every single offer that is actually given to you. That's what I realized. Beforehand, I always try to negotiate, and I'm like, no. If you can get it somewhere else cheaper, then go get it somewhere else cheaper, especially for the price conscious people. But not all customers price conscious people. You know, we had a customer that just buy over and over again. You know, we put a bulk discount. If you buy 3 or more, you get a discount, or you know, buy 2 at a discount, buy 3 you get a further more discount. Yeah, we had a client yesterday purchased 2 items, and then purchased another one, and then I changed the quantity into 10, purchased another 2. And yeah, some people don't really care about the discount. They know that this is how much they're going to pay, and they just pay the price. I would rather that customer instead of the one that is haggling on the price. Anyway, so that's the side hustle. What I'm trying to get is this: if you're a parent, or if you are thinking of becoming a parent, try to create that side hustle part-time. somewhere beyond your full-time job, which what we did. We're just fortunate enough that we are able to gain more time now while we're working from home during the COVID, during quarantine and whatnot, during the pandemic. And recommended for anyone out there who are thinking of even if just eBay side hustle, because there's a lot for you to learn. And just like a baby learning to walk, let's say, you're gonna fall over, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, there's a lot of trial and error. We did that. I think everyone have to go through it, but if you're persistent enough, you're bound to be able to make it work. Surely we did it. So I think that's about it for me for now. So don't forget to subscribe, comment, guys. See you guys on the next video.